Archangel Michael says, the air around you is about to shift in a way you have never felt before. There is a presence moving closer, carrying words they have held in silence for years, words they feared would shatter you. This is not just a meeting from the past, it is a collision of truth and fate that will make you see everything you thought you knew in a completely different light. You have felt subtle signs, familiar names appearing unexpectedly, a sudden chill when certain memories cross your mind. They have been circling you quietly, unsure how to approach, terrified of your reaction. But now, the weight of their secret has become too heavy to carry alone. This confession is not casual, it holds the power to rearrange your understanding of your life. The moment their eyes meet yours, you will feel the energy surge through your body, an unexplainable knowing that this meeting is not accidental. It is destined, guided, and unstoppable. They have rehearsed these words countless times, rewriting them in their mind until they sounded perfect. Yet when the moment comes, it will pour out raw and unfiltered, cutting straight through the years of distance. You will not be ready, but you will not be able to turn away. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This person has carried both guilt and love for you, bound tightly together in a knot they could never untangle. In the quiet of the night, their mind kept replaying the moment they walked away, wondering if they had destroyed something divine. The truth they now bring will feel both like a gift and a wound. Some of it will heal you, finally answering questions you didn't even know you still carried. But some will sting deeply, leaving you to question who was truly on your side all these years. It is a bittersweet truth that carries both freedom and pain. They are not returning because they want to stir the past for pleasure. They are returning because life has forced them to face their own shadows. In doing so, they realized they could not step into their own future without first making things right with you. The moment is close, closer than you think. A chance encounter, a message, or even a phone call may be the doorway through which their truth arrives. And once it begins, nothing will go back to the way it was before. Type Amen to get blessing 445. They may look different now, time has left its mark, but their eyes will hold the same storm you once knew. You will feel it instantly, that unspoken tether between you, still intact despite the years. It will take only a breath, only one shared glance, to awaken everything that was buried. Their voice will tremble at first, but once the dam breaks, you will hear the confession they could never give you before. It may involve betrayal you never suspected, or sacrifices they made in silence. They will tell you about the nights they almost reached out and the days they convinced themselves to stay away. Archangel Michael says, you must prepare your spirit for this moment, for it will demand strength and clarity. This truth will test your heart's capacity for forgiveness and your mind's ability to process the past without drowning in it. Yet within it lies a door to something greater than closure, it holds transformation. Not everyone in your circle will understand why this meeting had to happen. Some will warn you to protect yourself, others will insist it is too late. But your soul will know this was written long before either of you were ready to face it. Type Amen to get blessing 582. They may reveal they were protecting you from something far darker than you imagined. A choice they made in desperation might have painted them as your enemy, when in truth, they were your shield. This is the part that will leave you breathless, torn between anger and gratitude. The events they speak of may sound like fragments from a life you almost forgot, yet each detail will anchor you in its reality. You will remember smells, sounds, and emotions you thought were long erased. Their words will stitch together pieces of your story you didn't even realize were missing. And as they speak, you will notice how much of your present is shaped by that one part of your past. It will become clear why certain relationships failed, why certain dreams felt blocked, why certain fears never left. This confession will not just be about them, it will be about you reclaiming a part of your identity. You will feel a wave of emotions, grief for the lost time, relief for the truth, and an unshakable sense that this is a turning point. No matter what comes next, you will never again be able to see your life through the same lens. The veil will be lifted, and nothing will be hidden again. Type Amen to get blessing 619. The space between you will feel electric, as though every memory you once shared has been pulled into this moment. Their presence will stir the echoes of the past, each heartbeat reminding you that this is not just a conversation, it's a reckoning. The way they look at you will speak volumes before they even utter a word. They will hesitate, not because they have changed their mind, but because they are searching for the courage to release the truth. A truth so heavy it has bent their spirit under its weight for years. And when it finally spills from their lips, the silence that follows will feel deafening. You will hear them confess things they swore they would take to their grave. Some details will shock you so deeply that you will need a moment to steady yourself. This is not the past you thought you knew, this is the reality that was kept hidden from you. Archangel Michael says, "You must listen without interruption, for each word carries a purpose that will unfold in time." There is wisdom even in the pain, clarity even in the heartbreak. Every part of this revelation is a key meant to unlock something that was once locked within you. Type Amen to get blessing 742. They will explain why they stayed silent for so long. How fear, pride, and the belief that they were protecting you kept them away. But deep inside, they knew the truth would eventually find its way to you. You will notice how their voice cracks when they speak your name, how their eyes soften when they recall certain moments. This is not just an apology, it is a surrender. They are laying their entire soul bare before you. Some of their revelations will leave you questioning the loyalty of others in your life. People you once trusted may be painted in a new light. The picture you had of your past will shift until it looks almost unrecognizable. You may feel the urge to walk away, to close the door on this all over again. But something deep in your spirit will anchor you to this moment. Because as much as this truth hurts, it is also freeing you. Type Amen to get blessing 824. The confession may include hidden betrayals, but also unspoken acts of love. It will be the kind of story that changes how you see every decision you've made since then. Even your pain will take on a new meaning. Archangel Michael says, "This meeting is not a coincidence, it is divinely timed." The lessons you will take from this truth are meant to prepare you for the next chapter of your life. Without this moment, you would carry an incomplete understanding of who you truly are. You will feel yourself going through waves, first shock, then disbelief, then an unexpected calm. This calm will not be weakness, it will be the quiet strength of someone who now holds the whole truth. You will see how much of your spirit has grown since you last saw them. And though the scars of the past remain, they will no longer define you. This confession is not just about the past. It is about reclaiming your power in the present. You will walk away from this moment lighter, even if your heart is still heavy. Type Amen to get blessing 919. The more they speak, the more you will see the depth of their regret. Not the shallow kind that fades after a few words, but the kind that has lived in their bones for years. They will tell you how many times they tried to forget, only to find you in every dream, in every silence. They will speak of moments when they almost reached out, a half-written letter, a phone number dialed but never called, a trip planned but cancelled at the last minute. Life kept placing reminders of you in their path, as if the universe refused to let them truly move on. And now, they can no longer run. Archangel Michael says, you are strong enough to hear the truth and still choose your path without fear. Whether you forgive them or not is your decision, but this moment will still heal something within you. It will close a door that has been left ajar for far too long. And when you look at them for the final time in this meeting, you will see a reflection of yourself, changed, wiser, and unafraid of the truth. No matter how you leave, you will never again be haunted by the unanswered questions of your past. The story will be complete. Type Amen to get blessing 1004. The air will feel dense between you, like every unspoken word from the past has been gathering in that room, waiting for this exact moment. They will lean forward, their voice low, almost trembling, as they prepare to tell you the part of the story that changes everything. You will feel your pulse quicken, sensing that what comes next will leave a mark on your soul forever. Their eyes will glisten, not just with sorrow, but with the weight of finally releasing something they've guarded for years. You will see the struggle in their expression, the war between wanting to protect you and needing to free themselves. And then, the words will break through, pouring out like a flood that can't be contained. They will reveal a decision they made long ago that altered the entire course of your life. It may be tied to a choice they thought was for your good, but it also cost you more than you ever knew. You will realize that some of the pain you've carried was not accidental, it was shaped by hands you once trusted. Archangel Michael says, as this truth unfolds, you will understand why certain paths were blocked and certain doors never opened for you. This is not to destroy you. It is to give you back the keys that were taken. With them, you will be able to open doors you never imagined possible. Type Amen to get blessing 1133. Their voice may waver, but the honesty in their words will cut sharper than any lie ever could. You will hear about nights they couldn't sleep, haunted by visions of what could have been if they had acted differently. They will tell you about the moments they saw you from afar but chose to remain hidden. Some of what they say will ignite anger in you, a heat that rises from the core of your being. You will feel betrayed, not just by them but by the years that were stolen from you. Yet at the same time, you will see a reflection of your own past mistakes in theirs. They may speak of others who influenced their choices, people you thought were allies but were working in silence against you. This part will sting the most, it will rewrite the cast of characters in your life story. The ones you once considered enemies might not be the true villains, and those you called friends may not be innocent. You will feel the floor shift beneath you, but you will not fall. Because now, for the first time, you are standing on the truth. It will be heavy, but it will also be solid beneath your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 1274. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, do not let fear control how you receive this message. It is arriving now because you are finally strong enough to handle it without losing yourself. The version of you from years ago could not have faced this moment, but the person you have become can. They will admit that they underestimated your strength in the past. They believed you needed to be shielded, when in reality, you were ready to fight for yourself. This is the regret that burns deepest in them, that they never gave you the chance to choose. Their confession will weave between love and guilt, creating a strange mix of emotions inside you. At times, you will want to embrace them for their honesty. At others, you will want to turn away, to keep from feeling the weight of their words. But you will remain present, because somewhere deep inside, you know this moment is a gift. It is rare to hear the full truth from the lips of someone who has wronged you. It is rarer still when that truth has the power to set you free. Type Amen to get blessing 1347. They will describe events you didn't witness, private conversations, secret agreements, choices made in rooms you never entered. The more they speak, the clearer it will become that your life was shaped by forces you never saw coming. It will be like seeing the hidden threads in a tapestry you thought you understood. You may remember specific times when your intuition told you something was wrong. Moments when you felt unseen hands pushing against your dreams. Now, each of those moments will be explained, each shadow given a name. They will apologize, not with hollow words, but with the kind of sincerity that trembles in the air. You will hear the truth in their voice, feel it in your bones. It will be impossible to doubt that this is their soul speaking directly to yours. Archangel Michael says, when the truth meets the heart, healing becomes inevitable, even if the wound is deep. This is not the end of your story, it is the clearing of the path ahead. The past is finally releasing its grip on you. Type Amen to get blessing 1452. The wind outside will feel like it's echoing the rhythm of your heart, steady but charged with a hidden electricity. They will close their eyes for a second, as if asking permission from fate to finish what they started. When they open them again, you will sense that the next words are the ones that finally turn the lock. They will admit the moment they changed everything was smaller than you imagined, a choice made in minutes that rippled through years. You'll hear how someone persuaded them with half-truths and a smile that hid sharp edges. You will understand that fear, not malice, steered them, yet fear still stole something sacred from you. Write to comment, I accept the truth that frees me. The room will feel lighter the instant you claim it with your own voice. A new current will enter, like air rushing into a closed space after a window is opened. They will speak a name you haven't heard in a long time, and the memory will land with the weight of a stone in water. Faces will rearrange in your mind, and the map of the past will redraw itself in silent lines. At last, you will know who held the candle and who held the smoke. Type Amen to get blessing 1517. They will tell you about a letter that never reached you, a message that was intercepted before it could heal. It contained a truth that would have spared you years of confusion, but it was buried to keep you small. Now it resurfaces, pristine as the day it was written, carrying a promise that still belongs to you. You will feel a warmth bloom in your chest, not because everything is fixed, but because you finally have the missing piece. The story you lived without context will click into place with a quiet, resonant certainty. You will see that your intuition had been right all along, even when nobody believed you. Write to comment, I reclaim what was meant for me. Let those words be a seal, a declaration that keeps your spirit firm. What once drifted from your hands will now return with purpose. They will confess that they watched your strength from afar, amazed at how you kept rising despite the pushback. They will say your resilience humbled them, that your light did not dim even when doors were closed. You will realize that your journey made you the person who can now carry this truth without breaking. Type Amen to get blessing 1639. A silver thread of calm will wrap around you as their voice steadies. They will finally speak about the night everything turned, the moment the secret grew too heavy to breathe under. You will hear about the risk they are taking now, and why it had to be you who heard it first. In the pause that follows, you will sense 1,000 timelines collapsing into one. Every version of you that wondered, worried, and waited will feel seen. You will no longer be the person who asks why, you will be the person who knows. Write to comment, I release the weight of the past. Feel it lift from your shoulders in a slow, steady tide. Let the space it leaves become a throne for your courage. They will place something in your hands, a photograph, a keepsake, a small proof that they kept a part of you close. Its edges will be worn, but its meaning will be bright and undeniable. You will understand that even in the silence, you were not forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 1770. They will reveal the final name, the quiet architect of the confusion that tangled your steps. When you hear it, the floor will not tilt anymore, it will flatten, make sense, grow steady. True clarity does not explode, it settles, like sunrise spilling evenly across a room. You will remember the times you felt eyes on your back and whispers at your door. You will understand the patterns that once looked like random storms. Every thunder had a hand behind it, and that hand now has a name. Write to comment, I choose clarity over chaos. Let those words become a boundary that nothing untrue can cross. Keep them where your breath can find them when you need strength. They will apologize without asking you to carry any more than you already have. Their voice will not beg, but it will bow, and that bow will be the final thread of sincerity you needed. You will feel something inside you agree that the apology is real, whether or not the bond returns. Type Amen to get blessing 1888. Minutes will stretch with the hush of two souls renegotiating history. You will sense the future listening at the door, waiting to know what kind of story you'll tell next. The choice will not demand a spectacle, it will ask for a quiet yes to your own peace. They will offer to make amends in tangible ways, not just in words. A correction to a record, a withdrawal of a statement, a key return to your rightful hand. You will see that repairing the web is not impossible when truth becomes the thread. Write to comment, I accept right action and rightful restoration. Let it anchor what you allow and what you no longer tolerate. Let it magnetize the people and opportunities aligned with your healed path. Your breathing will slow and deepen as your nervous system learns this new safety. The body remembers even when the mind forgets, and now both will be taught to rest. A soft steadiness will replace the old vigil you kept every night. Type Amen to get blessing 1996. They will speak one last time about the crossroads they chose without you. You will see how it fractured both your journeys, sending you down roads that hurt, yet made you mighty. Some losses will feel less like defeat and more like sacred rerouting. Your heart will understand that forgiveness and trust are not the same bridge. Forgiveness can be crossed now, trust may need another season, or perhaps another lifetime. Either way, your power is intact, unmarred by those distinctions. Write to comment, "My heart is wise and my boundaries are strong." Keep this vow like a lantern you carry into every room. Let it decide who stays and who must step back. They will ask you to keep certain details private, not to protect the guilty but to protect your peace. You will realize that closure is sometimes quiet and does not need an audience. The final act of strength will be choosing your silence like a crown. Type Amen to get blessing 2111. A new vision will rise before you, clean as rain on warm stone. You will see yourself walking lighter, talking softer, and choosing with unwavering clarity. Nothing loud will follow you anymore, only precision and grace. You will organize your life the way a gardener trims a wild garden, loving, firm, selective. Old numbers will disappear from your phone, and new calendars will fill with aligned plans. Rooms that once drained you will be replaced by spaces that feed your spirit. Write to comment, "I welcome divine alignment in my steps." Say it like an oath that your future overhears. Watch how doors open that once refused to move. You will start noticing the right faces turning toward you, drawn by the calm you now carry. Conversations will feel safer, opportunities clearer, and nights more restful. The world has not changed overnight, but your center has, and that changes the world you touch. Type Amen to get blessing 2234. You will send a message, simple, measured, final. Honoring what has been spoken and what must now be lived. It won't be dramatic, it will be precise, the way truth prefers to travel. They will understand, because they came to you finally as you always deserved, honest and unmasked. Your next morning will arrive with a quiet radiance that feels unfamiliar at first. It will be the peace that follows a storm you didn't know your heart could survive. Birdsong, kettle steam, sunlight on the floor, each will sound like a fresh beginning. Write to comment, "I walk forward with full truth and full heart." Let those words be the signature on the new chapter. Let them become the blessing you speak over every step. The past will not vanish, but it will rest where it belongs, behind you, honored and complete. Your future will not rush at you, it will welcome you, steady and bright. And in the middle, where you stand now, you will feel utterly, gloriously whole. Type Amen to get blessing 2345. Days later, you will notice that your body no longer braces at familiar streets or names. What once made you flinch will pass through you like wind through open curtains. This is how you know the healing stayed, when nothing within you argues with the calm. You will begin to speak about that chapter with a serene authority. Not to relive it, but to show others the way out of their own mazes. Your experience will become a lighthouse rather than a wound. Write to comment, "I am a safe place for my own story." Say it for the parts of you that once hid in the dark. Say it for the light that never left, even when covered. Someone new will enter your life quietly, carrying the frequency of respect. They will not rush you or test you, they will match your peace. This is the gift of the truth you allowed, you now attract what honors you. Type Amen to get blessing 2480. You will sort your keepsakes one afternoon and find the photo again. This time you will smile without the sting behind your eyes. What once ached will feel like a completed page you can turn with gratitude. A door will remain open for reconciliation if it serves your peace, but your happiness will not depend on it. You'll know the difference between a healed bond and a familiar habit. You will choose only what mirrors your new clarity back to you. Write to comment, "I choose peace that lasts." Let those 4 words be a shield over your days. Let them be the filter that guards your thoughts. When you walk past the mirror, you will catch the quiet fire in your gaze. It is the look of someone who faced truth and did not lose themselves. You will nod slightly, as if greeting an old friend you finally remember. Type Amen to get blessing 2593. There will be moments when echoes try to visit, shadows tugging at your sleeve. You will answer them with the facts you now carry, and they will leave. The past has fewer teeth when the truth holds the leash. You'll craft new rituals. Journals that begin with victories, meals shared with those who listen, walks that end with a sky check. These gentle habits will rewire the corners where fear once sat. They will teach your nervous system to trust your life again. Write to comment, "I live from courage, not caution." Let that sentence straighten your spine and lift your chin. Let it be the rhythm your feet keep. You will begin to notice the divine timing of your days, chance meetings, aligned messages, the right page opening at the right line. These are not accidents, they are confirmations. Your life, made whole by truth, now hums in tune with what is meant for you. Type Amen to get blessing 2707.